Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my journals, not all of them because I don't know if I have all of them here, but I'm going to be showing a lot of them as well as some of my sketchbooks. And I'm not going to like flip through every page because that would take way too long. So I'm just going to like show a page that I like or just like the cover, I guess. Just because I have so many, I have a big box full, and I pulled it out of my garage a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I love journaling, I love writing, and I love drawing things. So I thought I'd showcase my big fat collection of journals and notebooks and sketchbooks. So this is the box, and I also have like a little pile over here. And it's just like full. So there's a lot in there. So the first one is this one. This is my like oldest one, and I got it from Justice. As you can see, there's like the Justice heart on the back, and I wrote stuff on the back. This one I got when I was 8 years old, but I had written a lot of stuff in it, and when I was like in middle school, like I was like 11 or 12, I ripped out all the old stuff so I could write new stuff in it. And so I threw away all the old stuff that I had from like before middle school when I was 8. And that makes me sad because like I wish I would have kept all that because I remember I wrote about politics and stuff as like a little 8-year-old kid, and I thought it would be funny to read, but I was embarrassed by it so I threw it away. But yeah, this is like full of rants and ramblings about my favorite K-pop band in middle school, which was Big Bang. So yeah, and also the pages are starting to fall out as well. It's definitely seen better days. This is what the inside like binding looks like. So yeah, it's really thrashed. So the next journal that I'll show is my K-pop journal, which I had seen K-pop journals and stuff on Pinterest, and I wanted to make one. I didn't make it very cute though. I'll try to find a page that looks good. So this is my page on BTS, and just like information about them, I guess. And this one is BT21, but I cut out the part because I think I drew a picture and I wanted to put it in another journal or another page or something like that. Anyway, this is probably the page that looks the best, and it doesn't look very good. But it was my first attempt at a K-pop journal, and I actually started another one after this one, and I basically just copied all the information from this one into the next one, which I'll show in just a minute. And then I think this was like the first time I tried scrapbooking as well, because there's like some scrapbooking stuff in the end of this. I didn't like how it turned out at all, so I didn't finish this one. So this is the journal that I ended up copying everything into. It's better quality. The other one was just a composition book. This one's like an actual journal. But yeah, it's the same information. I think I made it a little bit neater inside. I'll try to find a page that looks good. So basically none of the pages looked good again, but this is my page on Big Bang. And I actually had a picture here, which I tore out, and it's in one of my other journals. I think it's in the next one, actually. But yeah, this is kind of what I did, and I was starting to develop a style, but I still wasn't very good at making it look good. Okay, so this is a picture that my friend drew for me of RM from BTS, so that's pretty cool. She did a pretty good job of that. I actually did have a photo in here of Big Bang, so that is what that looks like. Okay, this is my third K-pop journal, and yeah, this was in 2019. It was definitely better than the first two, but it doesn't look super good, so. But I was definitely starting to gain more of a style with the way I journaled. So this was the photo of Big Bang that I had in the other journal that I ripped out. I used to carry this with me everywhere, and obviously the heart with the dots is my favorite member, G-Dragon. I love him. But yeah, it looks really dirty because I used to carry it in my bag, and one time I didn't even have a bag, so I just put it in my shoe. So this page was all the K-pop bands I knew of at the time. And I think I had a longer list somewhere. But yeah, there were quite a few. And the highlighted ones are the ones that I liked the most. I was definitely like really into K-pop. Okay, so this is not a K-pop journal. This is just like a regular journal. And I did this, I think I started it in 2019 and ended it in 2020. And it's just like about my life, and I had like lists, checklists, stuff like that. Music I liked, shopping list, just a bunch of stuff, random stuff. So I have a page in here that is a Visco Girl themed page. You can see all the little things I drew. You can't get any more 2019 than that. Okay, this is my first bullet journal, and I think I started this in 2020. It might have been late 2019 actually, but I know I had it in 2020. Oh yeah, it says 2020 right here. But I think I got it a little bit before that. But anyway, yeah, this was my first attempt at bullet journaling, and I realized I didn't like bullet journaling very much. This is probably my favorite page from my bullet journal. It's a vision board, and I just had a bunch of random stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. So this was the next bullet journal I did, and this was really boring. It was just for school pretty much. And yeah, this is when I quit bullet journaling because it wasn't fun. I just didn't have time to make it look cute, especially during the school year, so it was really just a basic planner that I had to write all the days of the weekend, and so it just kind of wasted my time. This is a pretty cool page though. I like how I decorated everything. Okay, this is another school planner. I'm not even really going to go through this one because it is super boring. The one thing I will say is I really liked this journal. It's a really good journal, and they discontinued them on Amazon, so I was really sad. But the paper was really good, and it was just like really good quality and really thick, so yeah. And I think this was 21 and 22. This journal is pretty random. It's just like stuff. I don't even know what to call it. Like I just wrote stuff in it. This was probably around 2022 as well. It was white, but I painted on the front of it, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, it's just pretty boring. Again, it's just like lists and like movie recommendations and stuff like that. This was my first creative journal, and it's really thick, and I actually did a flip through of this in one of my other videos, so you can go watch that. But this has like a bunch of movies and stuff that I like in it, like pictures, screen caps, whatever, characters that I like. But yeah, it's it's really thick. This is just one of the pages in this journal. I really like this journal. I can't really pick a favorite page, to be honest, because I think I just did a really good job with the color schemes and just making things look really pretty. So this one was specifically a music journal, and it was just like filled with music artists and stuff that I liked, songs, albums, stuff like that. But I didn't really finish it. It's not very thick, so it wouldn't have taken me that long to fill up all the way. But I don't know, I just got kind of bored with the idea of just having a journal filled with music. I'd rather have a journal where I can put a bunch of different stuff into. This is probably my favorite page in the music journal. I just really like how it looks. I like the colors. But yeah, this is kind of just what I do with different artists. I just kind of scrapbook and write a little bit about them, and then write their albums or songs that I liked. Okay, so this is my second creative journal, and this one's pretty thick too. I don't think I did a flip through of this one, but I might do that, because it's just kind of the same as this one. It's just like movies and stuff that I like, different characters I like, and it's kind of like a scrapbook, or like a junk journal kind of. Okay, this is one of my favorite pages. I love Luna, so she's my favorite character from Harry Potter, but I really like how this one turned out. It's a little busy, so it's kind of hard to see everything, but I really like the colors on this one. So this is like probably the thickest journal I've ever made in my entire life, and this was not a creative one. Like, this was not an artsy journal. This was just my daily journal, and this was probably I think it was 2023 or 2022. Anyway, it was the worst year of my entire life, and I took this with me everywhere, and I'm not even like this. I can't even read this without like getting stressed out because of what I was going through and like just all the stuff that was going on. It was horrible, but I put everything in here, so that's why it's so thick. And some of the pages I did decorate, so obviously you can see some of the papers sticking out, but a lot of it is just like things that I found, like papers, or I think I have birthday cards and Christmas cards in there too. So it's just kind of everything. But yeah, this is a really, like, probably my most personal journal ever, honestly. And then also this sticker is from a candle that I burned almost every day. It was a really big one, and my room always smelled like it. And so this journal smells like this candle because some of the wax got in the journal. And so like I smell it too, and it stresses me out because of everything that happened that year. So this was going to be another music journal, but I never did it because I decided I didn't want to have a music journal. So I just, again, wrote a bunch of random stuff in it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really mean anything. It was just kind of a random journal that I had. Okay, so this journal has gone through a lot of changes. Originally, I got this a long time ago. I got it when I was like 10, 9, something like that. And it looked totally different. I decorated it this way. But this was supposed to be another creative journal, but I never got around to it, so there's not a whole lot filled in. I was thinking maybe I should go back and like do some scrapbooking or something. I actually really like how the cover looks. But yeah, I didn't like the paper, so that was partly why I never finished it. But this doesn't have a whole lot in it. So this is a page in this journal. It's another Slipknot page. I was obsessed with Slipknot at this point in my life. But yeah, I kind of like it. It's okay. It's not my best, but it's okay. But you kind of see the vision I was going for. But I only got like maybe 6 pages in, and then I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So this journal I used for a variety of reasons. I used it for school. I just like take notes in it, so it's kind of boring. I used it for checklists and grocery lists and stuff like that. I like the cover. I decorated it, but it's kind of boring. This was a journal that I was using to write down my dreams because I was having a lot of dreams at some point. But I ended up not using it very much because I would forget to write in it. And the cover is like paper. I covered it with paper at one point, and then I put washi tape. And then I painted the front black. I don't know what I was planning to do with it, but right now it's just blank because I ripped out the pages that had stuff on them, and I like put them in another journal. So yeah, it's just a blank journal right now. I forgot to talk about this one. I got this at a friend's birthday party. It was like a party favor when I was 10, and it looks really gross, but I painted over it, and then I decided I don't want to paint over it, and so I took the paint off. But it has my initial on it, and it was just, again, like random things. I was really young when I had this one, so I was planning, like, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and so I was like drawing pictures of clothes and stuff when I was like 10, so that's what's in here. This is a journal that I still have yet to use. I put my information in it, like just a little bio page, but I have not filled it in with anything. It was supposed to just be like a daily journal, but honestly, I have more fun decorating them than I do writing in them. So a lot of journals, I just decorate the front and then I haven't used yet. But after I'm through with the daily journal I'm using right now, I'll probably use this one. This is one that I haven't filled in, so it's blank inside, but I did decorate. I think I wrote in it at one point, but I didn't like what I wrote. Also, the pages are super weird. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a really weird texture. It's almost like fabric-y. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. And so the pen smears a lot of the time. You have to use like pencil, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think I'll probably use it just so I can use it up, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to, because the pages are such weird material. Like, I've never felt paper that feels like this. This is a journal that I got a long time ago from someone from my church. And originally it was green. I painted it black and then I had something glued to the front. There's also wax on it. This has been a lot of things. I ripped the pages out though throughout the years, so there's still quite a few pages left, but it's gone through different uses, so I might still use it someday. Probably. My goal is to use up all the journals that are still empty that I have. This one I got from one of my classmates for Christmas, and it's just like a little tiny sketchbook. The pages inside are blank. I haven't really used it that much, but it is handy to have. It's nice to have. I have no idea where I got this one, but I put tape and stickers on the front, and it's just like, again, random stuff, lists, planning. Sometimes I tear pages out of it to use in other journals and stuff, or like if I need to write down a grocery list and take it with me, I'll just tear a page out here, like just random stuff in here. This is a really cute planner that I had, and I ended up using it, but it's obviously dated, so I can't like use it again because the dates would be wrong. But it's really cute. I kept it because it has a really cute dog on it. It's like dog themed. Oh, there's paint on the back of it. But yeah, it's really cute. This is a notebook that I used to use at my youth group. I would take notes during the lesson and also a doodle. So yeah, it's pretty full. I didn't fill it all the way, but yeah, I used it every single week at youth group. I don't remember what the dates were. There's probably dates inside. Let me see if I can. Yeah, 2020. Okay, this is a big book. This is a big journal, and I don't even know where I got it. I don't remember. Obviously I've painted it. It started to chip off. I've had this for so long, a really long time, and I would just write random stuff in it. Again, I feel like I keep saying that because a lot of my journals are random, but like this was, I don't even know how to describe it. Like I would write stories in it. I would write rules. I think I have rules for my room in here from when I was like 9 or 10. I wrote down a bunch of rules that you had to follow when you came into my bedroom, like just a bunch of crazy stuff. Here are some of the clothes I designed that are in here. So those are pretty cool. I have this really amazing warning right here, so keep that in mind when you're talking to me, I guess. I have a page, actually it's a couple pages, of how to take care of BTS if they come to your house with step-by-step instructions. Okay, again, I'm just gonna repeat myself. This is random, just a bunch of lists. Again, just like a little spiral notebook. This is a notebook I got for Christmas from a friend, and I love it because I love aliens and like he's got hair, so that's really cool. I was using it to practice my handwriting actually because I wanted to get better at like calligraphy and stuff like that. So that's what's in here right now. I might use it for something else as well. I was thinking like just a daily journal, just to have another one. I have this spiral bound little notebook, I guess, and I was doing some scrapbooking or like practicing scrapbooking. But other than that, I haven't really used it that much. I got this from my sister. So this was a poetry notebook that I had, but I ended up not really using it for that much. It was for a school assignment, and then after the assignment, I didn't really use it anymore for poetry. But I cut out some paper that I had drawn on, and so this is for specifically unfinished and ugly drawings. So, for example, this is a unfinished drawing that I have in here. I just didn't know what to do with it, so I decided to glue it into the notebook. So a lot of these pages have drawings that are glued in that are either unfinished or ugly. Okay, this is a school notebook that I had, and it's boring. I'm not even gonna go over what's in it because it was literally just for school, and I might have even ripped the pages out that were for school. I don't know what I'll use the rest of the pages for because there's quite a bit left, but yeah, just boring. Also, I did decorate the cover if you were wondering. This notebook doesn't even have a cover anymore, but I did draw a cool girl. I glued her in there. I really like that drawing actually. But this was from my film classes I took at my old college. Again, like the other notebook, this is full of faces that It was a school book, but it's full of faces that I cut out from various pages that I had drawn on. And it's just a way to keep them organized so that way they're not just a bunch of papers laying around my room. This is my all-time favorite notebook, and I got it on Amazon, and it is so cute. It's a squishy cow, and it says I like cattle. And I use this for a lot of things. I use this for school, to take notes in class. I also used it for my driver's ed when I was taking driver's ed, take notes for that. I use it for just anything that I know that I'm going to need to take a lot of notes for. And I've only finished like half of it, and I've had this for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and it's in great condition. I'll see if I can find the link to the Amazon listing for these, but they have them in all the Chinese zodiac animals. I want to get the dragon next. They're so cute. I absolutely love them. This is a little notebook that I used for drawing just when I'm bored. Sometimes I take it to church with me because I like to draw at church sometimes, and it's really little so I can carry it in my bag easily. These are some drawings inside my little sketchbook that I did. Interesting, to say the least. This is a planner that I got from a summer camp that I went to, and it was totally different on the cover. I painted Sonic on there. I painted the back black, but I didn't actually use it for a planner, so I'm just gonna like paint in the pages. But yeah, I really like how I did the cover. I think it turned out really good. This is a notebook that I got from my old college that I used to go to, and this is just a bunch of things relating to school and work that I write in here. This one's really boring, and there's some like passwords and stuff in here, so I'm not gonna show any pages from this. This is one of the journals that I use all the time. This is lists, plans. Whenever I have like a busy schedule or something, I write everything I need to do down here. So like basically just to-do lists. And yeah, I love having a journal that I can just write down everything that I need to get done in a week or whenever to cross off. And then also have some like schoolwork notes and stuff from class in here as well. This is a sketchbook or like art journal, I guess, that a friend gave to me a long time ago. And I wrote a bunch of stuff on the cover, but I won't read that. I didn't really use it that much, but I'm hoping to use it more in the future because there's still quite a few blank pages. I did paint on a few of them, but there's still a lot of space left in here. So this is my travel sketchbook. I take it with me whenever I'm going on a day trip or a longer trip. And I can't remember, let's see, it doesn't have a date on it, I don't think. At least not on the outside. I think I started this in 2022. But it's not my regular sketchbook, so I just use it when I'm going places, basically. So it's taken me a while to fill in, but a lot of the drawings aren't very good. It's just kind of what I use when I'm bored. Here's a sketch of Ringo's star that I did. That was last year. And then on the next page, I did a drawing of me. So that's me. This is a sketchbook that I got from one of my art classes, my first art class I took in college, and I had to use it a lot for the class, but I also use it just for drawing because I didn't fill up the whole thing. So this is like my main sketchbook. I usually use this one when I'm planning. So like if I'm gonna do a bigger painting or something, I'll sketch out my ideas first in this, and then I'll go on to make a bigger painting from there. This is the same type of journal as the last one, and I got this in the second art class I took at my school. But this one I use for more, I guess, planned pieces, so it's not really like a sketchbook, it's like just better looking art, I guess. I save it for when I know what I'm doing already. I'll show you a few pictures from it. Okay, so here's another painting I did of Ringo, and I really like this one. I love the angle, I love the perspective, and I really like how I did the background. Okay, so this is the last journal that I have here, and this is my current daily journal, and it's kind of fat. I've been using this for, let's see, about 2 years or like a year and a half. I started this in 2023, and it's taken me a very long time to get through because I haven't been journaling regularly. I at least try to do it once a month, so I probably won't finish this very soon. You can kind of tell where I am, like the bookmarks there. So I'm like almost halfway through it, and it's been 2 years basically. since I started this. So yeah, I definitely will be using this for a while longer unless I start journaling every day. Okay, so that is it. That is my journal collection. And I think that was all of them. I might have a couple others laying around, but yeah, I have probably too many journals. I really should start using them up, just using them more frequently. But yeah, I probably will make more journal flip throughs later on. It just takes time to do that. So I haven't really gotten around to it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you did, feel free to comment and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.